Well, hello. Welcome back to my kitchen. So we're doing a series on what do I have for dinner, or how much do I have for dinner. And the kids have been picking a number out of the bowl from 3 to 20. We've done a couple of them already. They're not all up yet, but we're doing them. So Aiden's about to pull another number out. I want to say what I choose to feed my family for the amount of money that I have may not be what you would choose. You know, you might choose something different. But I'm choosing what we like and what I would do, and then I'll give you a jumping off point. All right, so we're gonna hold this up high. Let's get right to it to find out what we got. Okay, put that over there. Woo! Almost fell. What'd you get?
13.
How much?
13.
Let me see. Again, me without my glasses. Is that upside right?
Yeah.
Okay. $13. So I'm gonna go shop my freezer, my pantry, and we're gonna decide what we want for dinner tonight, and that's what we're gonna make. And we're gonna do it at 13 or lower. Let's get to shopping, Ada. Come on. All right, here's what we decided we wanted for dinner with our budget. The things that I charge myself for are a cup of cheese, a full loaf of bread, the potatoes, the eggs, the onion, the bacon, and the green pepper. The things I did not charge myself for, which are pantry staples, is the garlic, the onion powder, garlic powder, and that cinnamon sugar that we're gonna put on the bread. So we don't really need it on there. We want it on there, and since I have it, we're going to use it. But that's what we decided to do with our budget. So let's get right to it. All right, first things first. I was supposed to use real bacon. Well, this is real bacon, raw bacon. Wasn't in the budget. We were running low, so I got this already cooked bacon. Here's a little hack. If you want the bacon flavor and you don't have raw bacon to cook and get the grease, I use a little bit of olive oil and I heat the bacon in that. So that flavor will infuse with the olive oil. I then could use it for the other things. And of course, I want this just a little bit more crispy than what it is. All right, so while I'm dicing up the onion, I'm gonna put some olive oil in the pan. And we're gonna heat up that bacon. If I can open the pack. Oh, goodness, that took forever. All right, so I'm gonna put this bacon, already cooked bacon, but it's not as crumbly as I want it. I'm gonna put it in this oil in the pan. Okay, while that heats up, I'm gonna slice up this onion. Okay, I chopped up half of the onion, and I'm gonna chop up half of this pepper. All right, I wanna show you what the bacon looks like. You see the oil in there now? And that's all crispy, crispy, crispy the way I want it. That's what I was going for. And I got some oil in there that's infused with the bacon flavor that I'm gonna use to cook the onions and the green pepper. Let me put this to the side and pull out the bacon. All right, so I have the bacon out. I'm going to add the peppers first to the pan. Let them saute down just a little bit, not the whole way, because a lot of the cooking we're doing in the oven. So I'm going to start those green peppers now, let them get a little bit of a jump start, and then get the onions in there. Alrighty. They softened a tad, not a lot, but they softened a little bit. I'm going to add the onion. Then we're going to soften these down a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. Ah, dang it. I've been fighting with this garlic for a week now. Add as much garlic as you would like for your potatoes. I'm so over that thing of garlic, it's not even funny. So these are tender enough. We're going to start mixing the egg up. So to a bowl, we're going to crack open our 12 eggs. Okay. I'm going to whisk that together when I get my whisk. All right. I forgot to, when I cracked the eggs in here, I forgot to take some out, but I took out a little bit of the egg and I put it over here because Eric can't have milk, so I have to make his separate from ours. All right, so we're gonna add some milk. That's why Eric can't have it. We're gonna add salt and pepper. And that's to taste. Okay, some salt. Give 3 little pinches. I heard somewhere that a pinch is 1/8 of a teaspoon. If you see it in a recipe, that's what they're talking about. All right. So now we're going to add the veggies that we cooked. A little bit in Eric's first. Okay. And the rest in ours. Give her a whisk. This is the non-dairy version. This is going to be full dairy. Okay, so now we're going to add the potatoes to the mixture. I'm going to add to Eric's first to make sure he's got what he needs. I think Eric needs a bigger bowl though. Let me get him a bigger bowl. Okay, so I'm going to add some to Eric's. Put that down. Give her a good whisk. Whisk, whisk, whiskey, 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 whiskey. And they are still frozen, by the way. Okay. So now I'm going to add the potatoes to this and get to stirring it. And as soon as I get that all stirred up, we'll be right back. All right. So some of the bacon we're going to reserve for a little bit later. I'm gonna chop this up or break it up with my hands and put it right into the mixture. Right in there. We need some for the top when it's done. Eric's gonna be happy because he got more bacon than anybody. Oh well. All right. So we're going to mix that up. I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to spray the pan and I'll be right back. All right, so here's Eric's dish. I'm just going to pour all of this straight into the dish. That's Eric's. Here is the family one. And we're just gonna pour that right in there. Smear around. Oh, that lumped up right there. All right, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. And now we're just gonna cover this. I have the oven heating. Oh, no I didn't. Thought I did. Well, it's preheating now. Got the oven preheating, and then we're gonna cover this up and put it in the oven for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna check it. All right, she's ready to go in the oven. Well, leave it to me to forget a step. I forgot to add the cheese. Can't forget the cheese. So we're gonna add that cheese right in there. I almost forgot. How can you forget to add the cheese? Okay, so now it's going in the oven. And I'll add some to Eric's too. Okay, so I'm just giving it a check so you can see what's going on. It's getting a little bit firmer around the sides, but the center still needs a little bit more to go. Not much more, but we're getting there. Eric's is almost all the way there, just a tiny bit more for his. Put it back in the oven, give it another 10 minutes, and it should be done. It's getting firmer. For Eric, I'm going to add some bacon on his, even though he's got a lot in there now. I'm gonna lay it on top for his to start looking. I'm gonna keep the rest of the bacon for ours. He got quite a bit in his, so that's why I'm not putting a lot on top. All right, back in the oven she goes. All right, Eric's is, woo, that's done. Those potatoes are done. We're gonna let that set up. I'll start making the toast for him, and we will be meeting at the table very shortly. Well, there's Eric's looking yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's get right to the taste test for Eric. Okay, so we're making the toast. Okay, toast is toast, I know. No dairy. And this is what we do for their toast. Oop, I got little holes in there. After we butter it, this is the way my kids eat toast all the time. I'm sorry I started making it for her because that's how they want it each and every time. While the toast is still warm, and I'm putting the butter on it. Hold on, let me just butter this one real quick. I add some cinnamon sugar. I think I may have even bought this from the dollar store. I'm not 100% sure, but it's just sugar and cinnamon mixed together. I typically would make my own, but since I happen to have this, and we just put a little sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle on top. Okay, tear this toast up. All right, so Eric's gonna do his taste test first because ours isn't done and I don't want his sitting around. So we'll get his done now. All right, so we're gonna get Eric's slice out. We let it sit for a minute. I did spray the sides down when I put it in, but that don't mean anything. Still could stick. Hear that? That's those potatoes. It's cutting right through. Whew. Hold on. Try to turn it a little bit so you could see it. Check that out. Woo! Woo! See the steam coming off of that? All right, let's get Eric's taste test going. I'm gonna meet you at the table. Eric, that looks so good. All right, Mr. Eric, the E-Rock, give that a try. Eric's never had this. I made this for my kids when they were little.
The bottom part kind of looks like egg
Yeah,
salad.
careful, it's very hot. It just came out of the oven. And those eggs are going to be different from any other egg you've ever had.
It's delicious.
Is it? Awesome. Get a bite of the bacon in there and...
The bacon, the cheese, and the eggs do taste different.
Yeah. Awesome.
But they all taste good.
And what about that cinnamon sugar toast? We already know what that tastes like, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Surprisingly, this is better than cinnamon sugar toast.
Oh. High praise indeed. All right. Let me get mine out of the oven so we can see if it's better than cinnamon toast. Well, there she is, y'all. And she's looking yummy. 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 I can't wait to cut into that and start eating it. And there's my plate. Looking yummy. 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 I waited a little bit long to put the bacon on, but that's okay. We just laid it across the top. But I'm going to get to the table, and I'm going to get to tasting. So come on, meet me at the table. If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Well, hello! Eric's here. He ate his. He's still working on some more.
I am.
I'm going to give it a go because I'm harder on my cooking than the kids are. Whew, you see that steam coming out? I'm scared to bite it. Whew. Eric said he wants his eggs like this all the time now.
Sure.
All right, try to blow it a little bit. All right, I got peppers, onion, whoop, whoop, cheese, bacon. He said, Eric said, it was even better on the toast, right?
It was.
Oh, yummy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really good.
I know.
I know, he said. Mm-mm. Let me try a piece on the toast. Just to see. Really good either way. Let me chew first. This is really, 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 really good. Really good for eggs. I'm not a fan of eggs. I don't like eggs. I'll eat this. So let me get the others and I'll see you at the wrap up. Eric's ought to be at every shot.
Well, hello.
Well, hello. Now, we all know Aiden, but not very many people know her. That's my daughter, Jessica. Look at the two faces. You can tell. Mother and sons. Two sons.
That's our mom.
It's our mom. Okay, let's get to taste it. Aiden already had a bite. Yeah. Now, eggs are Jessica's favorite.
Any eggs.
Any egg, any old kind of a way. You put an egg on a stick, she's eating that stick.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Aiden, what do you think over there, baby boy?
Again, amazing.
Amazing. Alrighty. Now all I gotta do is get the other ones to agree to start being on camera.
You can definitely taste the potatoes.
You can taste the potatoes?
Oh, yeah.
I tasted the peppers and onions and everything. The peppers and the bacon. All right, let's get to getting everybody else fed.
It's a perfect 10.
Perfect 10, you said?
Yep.
Perfect 10.
Oh my goodness. Dinner is done. How'd we do? Let me tell you something. That was so filling. We really did try to finish, but there's no room to finish. It is very, very filling. How did Eric do? Let's see. He ate half of it. And the rest he wants for breakfast. Don't do anything to it. He wants that. So, breakfast it'll be. But that's all we have left out of all the food that we made. And some bread. I'll tell you this though. The potatoes could have used a little more salt in them. That I would have done. So there you have it. I hope you try it. I know you'll like it. Leave me a comment either way. And don't forget, click on my face below. It'll take you right to the place so you could be a subscriber.